2022 presented the opportunity to visit northern Tanzania to reboot Friends of Paraplegia, an organisation whose founder Zach has been bedridden for 7 years.
I pray that God will open ways for me to be able to do what I like to do, which is to improve the quality of life of people living with paraplegia and quadriplegia especially in very poor setting.
FOP works with people in the most desperate of circumstances, who usually have little or no support managing their disability. We went to visit 5 beneficiaries of the organisation.
I came from a town called Kibosho, but I now live in this town. I don't have any support for daily living in terms of food supplies and medical supplies, which makes my life difficult. For example, right now I have problems with my leg, but I do not go to the hospital because of lack of funds, and I do not have health insurance. I am very thankful to Zachariah and FOP for the place I live in now. He sends me an amount of money regularly from his friends so that I can buy some food items. At the moment, I live with a certain lady who helps me, but she also does not have an income. Unfortunately, Zachariah has been unwell himself for some time and has not been able to assist with the completion of this building, including the windows. This means that it can get very cold inside, and when it rains, it seeps into the room as there are no shutters on the windows. The toilet is also full, which is problematic. Zachariah provides money to me through FOP Tanzania donations, and he also provides some assistance with food. If I was provided with some capital, it would be helpful for me to start a small business. We could purchase maize or rice and sell it at a profit, or we could keep chickens. The lady who lives with me could sell these things whilst assisting me at the same time. I do not have running water in this house. Actually, there is a big problem with water here. We usually purchase tap water from a faraway place, and sometimes we do not have the money to pay for that. We also do not have electricity. So far, Zachariah has been sending funds to me every month to assist with food. The amount is small, but it is better than nothing. I am unwell and it is difficult for me to go to the hospital. This environment is not good for my condition. I have been very sick since Easter. Even now, my appetite is not good. I do not have money to go to the hospital or to buy any medicine. We have many problems here. For example, food and money in general. This house is too small for me, and it is not mine. I have a plot of land in Rao. I would be most grateful if I could have some assistance in having a small house built for me there. Because the plot is near the hospital, I will have freedom of decision making there. The place I live at now is far away from town, and it is not accessible due to the poor roads, especially during the rainy season. Zachariah has been helpful in providing me with money to purchase food. Every month he gives me about 40,000 Tanzanian shillings for food and other upkeep. He also supplies me with foodstuff such as maize. I am thankful to God for the money through FOP, but it is not enough.
Jina lako nani?
I come from a place called Urumawela. As a result of my spinal cord injury, I face some challenges. My main challenge is going to the toilet. Whilst it is true that I have a toilet behind the house, the path to the toilet is now damaged. Especially when it rains, it is a big problem to go to the toilet. Another challenge is that a tree fell on a pipe and also broke a wall in my house.
Wapi? Imevunja ukuta?
The ramp to the front of the house is damaged.
Hii ramp hapo?
My diabetes is also a challenge for me. I live with my niece at the moment. She's a little girl, but I'm unable to pay for her school fees, and so she's always at home. I would like to increase my income generating activities by adding to the capital in my house front shop. I would like to add commodities such as rice, sugar, cooking oil, and the like. Zachariah's organisation FOP helps me by sending me a regular amount of money monthly, which is approximately 40,000 Tanzanian shillings. This amount goes to food and upkeep. I'm also grateful to Zachariah because of the various ways in which he has helped me. Another challenge for me is that I am lonely. No one comes to visit me. As you can see, the other problem is that the infrastructure outside is very inaccessible to a wheelchair user. Also, my wheelchair is falling apart and it needs maintenance. My toilet is also not easy to use.
Jina lako ni nani?
My name is Lightness Joseph. I come from a small town called Uru. As a result of my spinal cord injury, I experience pain from the waist down. Previously, I wasn't able to move my hands or my arms, but now I can move them like this. I can only feel pain, but no movement from the waist below. My C8 section of the spine was injured as a result of the spinal cord injury. One of the other challenges that I face is that in order for me to get into my house, I need to be carried inside because the door is too narrow. Also, I cannot go to the toilet on my own, and I have to use diapers. The last time I went to the hospital, I was told to pay approximately 80,000 Tanzanian shillings, which I couldn't afford. That estimate was only for physiotherapy costs. There are also additional costs, including for transportation. I have never been to the hospital since. I have a small income generating project. My friends or family will take me close to the local nursery school, where I have some fruit and vegetables spread on the ground, which I sell at a small profit. Another issue I face is that my wheelchair is also falling apart. Through FOP, Zachariah sends me a regular amount twice a month, which is approximately 40,000 shillings. I use that amount to buy food, and it also helps me to send my daughter to school. I have 8 children, but only 2 of them are going to school at the moment. Sometimes my husband will help me sell some fruit and vegetables. Another issue I face is that my husband is also sick, and so he walks with difficulty and is not able to earn an income. Originally, I had a mud house down there in the valley, and Zachariah and FOP built me quite a good toilet there. This one here was a house built for me by FOP, and then Zachariah started a chicken project for me, and I commenced with 8 chickens. That one you see there was built by FOP, after which I started building these sheds you see here. I don't have chickens anymore because they died. I now sleep here because I have left the main house to the children, who were left to me by my late elder brother. I plan to rent the main house while I sleep in this house here. Come and see. I use solar power here, even though I also have ordinary electricity.
Wow.
Yes. Iko na umeme, unakishaendelea na umeme. Now, tuapita shio. Mzaliwa wa Ngoma. Changamoto.
The main challenges that I face as a result of my spinal cord injury is treatment. It is very expensive to pay for treatments. I also suffer from pressure wounds. Once you get such wounds, they take from 5 months to a year to heal. The wounds are caused by pressure, such as sitting in the same position for too long. Another problem is that we don't have a reliable income-generating business. Businesses such as shops are good, but there are many of them around. I went to the government to borrow money and bought a Bajaj. After I received the Bajaj, I became sick, and I have not been able to work with it up to now. I was wondering if it was possible to receive some money so that I could pay the government loan down. Business is really bad right now because of the state of the economy. Fuel prices are also very high. If I'm able to reduce the government loan, I will work hard so that I could also assist other beneficiaries. Another request I have is assistance with health insurance so that whenever we get sick, we will not have to pay the cost of treatment. We are so grateful that you, through Zachariah, have been able to make us, the disabled people, be seen as worthy human beings again.
kuweza kufanya kitu. Kwa hiyo fupi imevusha mahali pakubwa.